Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to Undisputed Extra channel. Today we are back for another REN reaction, and today we'll be reacting to Money Game 2. If y'all wondering why I'm this low, it's because it's really late, so I have to be low. That music video start playing by itself. But yeah, we back with REN Money Game 2 today. We already reacted to number one, like I said, political type song. I really fucking enjoyed it. He spoke about all the problems in the world, all the real shit that obviously he released it maybe a couple of years ago. So he spoke about all the shit that's wrong in the world. I agreed with like every point. Ren literally proves to me that not only can he do the emotional shit, he can also do the political shit. And he spoke facts throughout the entire song, and I heavily enjoyed it. So now we're moving on to Money Game 2. Now, there was two sets of this. There was the original one he posted a couple years ago, and then there's one that he posted with a more up-to-date um, quality. But I'm reacting to the original one, the very first one. I think it was like 3 years ago or something like that. That was really loud. Thank you. That was just the fucking alarm that was really loud. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm gonna be reacting that one because that's the first one he obviously released. So I want to make sure because the other one looked slightly different. So I just want to make sure I react to the original, the one that has the most views, and make sure that I get it right. So like I said, REN Money Game 2. That's what we're gonna be reacting to today. As always, though, before we get into it, hope you all have an amazing day. If you're not, switch that shit the fuck around. Start have an amazing day. Always trying to spread positive vibes, entertain, have fun on the channel. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. Now, REN Money Game 2. Ignore that because it won't go off again. It only goes off twice. REN Money Game 2. Let's get political. Go.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. A miracle.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so obviously he turned around and said that the poor men learn the lesson, but rich men don't care because rich people don't have to learn the lesson because they can just pay their way out of learning it. Where poor people have to learn the lesson of the system basically because they just can't pay their way out of it. They're actually stuck within the system, and then obviously he turned around and said there that narcissistic mindsets spread like malaria because they're so common. They spread so easily that everybody's just a narcissist nowadays and doesn't give a shit about anybody but themselves because they think that they only matter, and that obviously caused the downfall. And then obviously he says, sit back, enjoy the show, America. So I'm assuming he's going to call out America specifically with this one, but back to start. Oh.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America. Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die.
That part right there, whenever he turned around and says, I'm happy I have the lyrics up here as well. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry, the money, all this and that, all the resources we need, needlessly bleeding it dry. The money that should be invested in the fucking healthcare, the money that should be invested in the education system, the money that should be invested in housing to get people who don't have a roof over their head a house. No, no, why would we invest in that whenever we can invest in it stupid shit? Like over here in fucking Northern Ireland, they think, oh yeah, why invest in the NHS? Why invest in the education system? Why invest in people with roof over their heads? Why not invest in a statue that means nothing? And why not invest in this stupid shit? Why not pay politicians loads and loads of money a year to be professional clowns in suits? That anybody who's listened to any political stuff, I've said it time and time again, I hate politicians. They're literally just clowns in fancy suits without the makeup. That's my complete opinion of them. Then he turns and says, turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise, because obviously the minimum wage, they say, oh, you get a pay rise every year in April, because in every year in April it goes up. I think mine now is 10.40, 10.42. Next year it will literally in April go up to like 10.60 or something like that. But the prices of everything else will go up. So realistically, you're getting a pay rise, but the price of everything else is going up. So realistically, because the price of everything else is going up so much, your pay rise, it's like this, right? What should happen? Price of everything, your pay rise, so you can live comfortably. No, what actually happens? Your pay rise, price of everything. So even when your pay rise goes up, your pay rise is really going down, because why would they pay you more? Why would they pay you more when they can give more to these politicians who make stupid decisions for a living? You know, these politicians make stupid decisions and get paid loads of money. I go out on a Friday night, get drunk, and make stupid decisions for free. I'm the joke. I'm the joke. 44 seconds.
If it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die.
Talk your shit, Ren.
10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game.
Yes.
Rain.
Oh shit.
Storm it comes our way.
I'm happy this course is back.
To distorted lies, poison in the face, but we got to put the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game.
I'll point that out quickly before I move on. For anybody who hasn't watched Money Game 1, I love that part whenever he turns around and says it is easier to blame rather than take the mirror and point at ourselves and go, do you know what? Everybody causes problems, you also cause problems. It's easier to just point the blame rather than literally look ourselves dead in the eyes, look ourselves in the mirror, and hold ourselves accountable for any bullshit that we do personally. It is easier to blame because it is. And obviously he turns around and says, I love that part whenever he says, I have my trigger on my finger on the trigger of this old money game, or the way he does it, and then that part. Ren is an artiste. An artiste is what Ren is.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. You sell seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, make the people think.
Okay, he turned around and said obviously about the seashells. He turned around and says if nobody wants them because they're on beaches everywhere, but what you do is you stock them up. Obviously he turned around and said the seashells, the demand will fall, and then obviously you take them, you stock them up, you wait till they're worth more than a diamond because they'll become rare if you take them. He's literally breaking down fucking politics here in literally a nursery rhyme, like he just fucking said. I'm gonna let him say fucking step one again, but it's the way he said about the seashells, about anything that you literally just get, and literally it's all over here, so why would you want it? The demand will fall, but whenever you store it away, well then it will become rarer than a diamond. Hey, 149.
She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see.
Create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if people think they're rare. If you manipulate people into thinking that, you know, like say this notebook, if I manipulated you into thinking, oh yes, no, see this notebook right here, this plain notebook, this is rare, right? You would go in the Tesco's, you would go in any shop, you would see this, you know it's not rare. But see if I manipulated you enough to say, this is one of a kind, you can't get this anywhere else aside from me, you will want this book because it's rare. So if you just manipulate them into thinking that it is rare, they will want to buy and they will pay more, and that is how you get your market. That's how you build up your stock. That is literally what Ren is saying. They make you think that these things are rare and they just take advantage of you for money. That's how it works.
Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man.
That part as well, whenever he turns and says you have to make people think that they want them. Again, this notebook, for example, I could turn around and say, you want this notebook because this is a nice notebook. And you'll turn around and say, well, no, because there's nicer notebooks. But like he said, you have to make people think they want them, think they really fucking want them. And then he turns around and says, if you don't have seashells, then you're a waste man. He turns around and says, you have to really make them, place the market, make them literally crave this notebook. I would literally turn around, I'd throw this notebook in your face. Everywhere you look, this notebook's right here in your fucking face. And I would turn around and say, do you know why you want this notebook? Because this isn't any notebook. This notebook is fresh. This notebook has the pages cut from a tree that have been handed to me by God. And literally, I would promote the shit out of this. Make this seem like this notebook is literally worth £1,000,000 and you'll want it. I have to lie, I have to manipulate, I have to place my ad, I have to make up so much bullshit about this that you want it and make it out that if you don't have this, you're not cool. The same way that the cars are promoted, Rolex are promoted. A Rolex, if you have a Rolex, you're rich. If you don't have a Rolex, you're broke. If you don't wear designer clothes, you're broke. Why are you not wearing Adidas? Why are you not wearing Nike? Why are you not wearing Gucci? Why are you not wearing Prada? All these different things. Oh, because you're broke. And that will make people think, I don't want to look broke. And then they'll go buy these things. That's exactly how you fucking do it. So talk shit.
Man free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Now, obviously, he mentioned about monopoly, that the world is literally just monopoly. You invest in properties, you do all this. But whenever he turned around and said, swallow your pride because that's a poor man's quality. Because if you want to be successful, you have to swallow your pride and you have to do all this. So if you have pride, you're going to be poor because that's a poor man's quality, to be prideful. So what you have to do is you have to sell out, you have to screw people over, you have to not give a shit about anybody else, because if somebody comes to you and you want to have pride in it, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to be manipulative, you need to be bad, you need to screw them over, you need to swallow your pride and throw your pride away, because that's a poor man's quality, because being prideful is standing up for what's right as well, and if you're going to stand up for what's right, you ain't going to make profit.
Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands, fire. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6 on
Sell oil
stock,
as well.
sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7 press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes. Then run to be the president of the United States. 8 big smile, make big wave. That's great. Now the truth is overrated. Tell lies out the gate. 9 polarize the people. Controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours.
Just before he goes on the 10 there, obviously he mentioned a few different things, and he turned around and says, then you become the president of the United States. It doesn't matter if they all hate you, because as long as they say your name, which is technically true, because REN just said it. You don't have to be popular to be famous. You don't have to be popular to earn loads of money. You don't have to be popular to be that guy. You could literally be hated by everybody, but people will still say your name. It's like the perfect example I can always think of is Floyd Mayweather. For anybody who doesn't like boxing, obviously Floyd Mayweather is a very great boxer. You could consider him as the GOAT, right? If you wanted to. He turned around and once said that everybody pays to watch him. He said, whether you pay to watch me win or you pay hoping to see me lose, you're paying to see me. And that's true. He said it right there as well, that you don't have to be liked to earn money. As long as people are saying your name, you're relevant, and relevancy equals currency, and that is it. You don't have to be liked, you just have to have people saying your name. So controversy works. You could be a controversial figure that is hated by many, but that will literally equal your success, because you will earn loads of money, because people want to say your name just to hate on you. You will earn loads of money. So it's one of those games that is not a fair game, but it is the game.
It's overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9 polarize the people. Controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This whole money game. This whole money game.
I just decided, you know what, REN ain't singing it, but I'm gonna sing more a little bit. That's what I decided. So yeah, that was REN Money Game 2. Yeah, I literally basically covered everything. It was just, I went on a few rants, but that is what REN wants you to do. You know, REN mentions all these politics, not for you to just agree, but for you to literally rant on them as well. And he's 100% right. the whole step thing about, you take something, the notebook, you take the notebook, but you want to sell the notebook to make profit. You cannot make people think that you cannot have people thinking that there is other notebooks out here that do the same thing as that notebook. I have to make you think that this is the greatest notebook on earth, and if you don't have this notebook, you're a loser. So then you will buy this notebook because you don't want to be a loser, because people care what people think in society. And like I said, that's why so many people wear names on their clothes, because they're like, oh, I need to have, that guy has Gucci, that guy has all these fancy brands, I need to have that or else he'll look down on me. And then you see me over here with jogging bottoms from Poundland, Pep and Co, which anybody outside of the UK, I don't know if you'll know what that is, but it's literally, you go on the Poundland, Pep and Co, these cost me £8. This was literally from Tesco's and it was about £8. So I'm completely different. I don't care. Comfortable, fuck the tag. But yeah, no, Ren, literally speaking 100% facts about the politics. And yeah, to end it all, like I said, politicians, the government, they're just clowns in fancy suits and no more, and that is it. Anybody obviously who's deep in the politics watches this might disagree, but I hate politics. I hate politics and I hate politicians. So Ren is 100% bang on in my opinion. Shout out Ren, another banger, another track full of facts, and I enjoyed it. I fucked with it. As always, if y'all fuck with the vibe, like, comment, and subscribe. As always, links are up here if you want vlogs content up there, if you want gamer content up there. Instagram is there if you want to suggest videos for me to react to, or you just want to have a genuine conversation. Instagram is up there, like I always say. But as always, hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, I've said everything. Let me know down in the comments down below if I missed anything that you, or didn't mention anything that you want to talk about, your opinions on the matter. Let me know about all this and that, and obviously I'll move on to Money Game Free very, very soon. But as always, hope you all enjoyed. Think positive, test negative, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace. Fearless.